Hey guys, so this is for the chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats. What you're gonna need is some sticks. You can use regular treat sticks, or you don't have to use sticks at all if you just want to lay them against each other on the table. But I use some paper straws. These paper straws are from Walmart. And you're gonna need your Rice Krispie treats. You can make your own if you want, or you can just buy them. This is the Kellogg's brand. And it's just the regular small size ones. And then you're gonna need your chocolate, any kind of one is almond bark, but you don't have to use that. You can use some Hershey's, some Nestle, some Merkins. You can use some candy melts, whichever you prefer. And then of course you're gonna need your bowl to melt your chocolate in. And then also your silicone mat or your parchment paper, wax paper, or saran wrap. With the saran wrap, it'll be a little trickier because sometimes the sides will stick, but any of those will do. So once you get started, you're going to take a stick, okay, and then you're going to dip it right into the melted chocolate. You don't have to put it all the way in. You just need about a half an inch. Then once you get that, you're going to stick it right into the Rice Krispie. So hold it pretty firm. I turn mine sideways like this so I can get a good grip. Make sure you hold the straw down a little lower because sometimes the straws will break if you try to hold them too high up. And just push that down in there. You want to make sure you get the stick in at least to here. Okay? And place it right into the Rice Krispie square. Make sure you don't hold that stick up too high. And there you go. Now you're going to want to make sure you have them level. So just push down a little bit so that they aren't like leaning forward or leaning backward, because you want your sticks to stand up pretty straight. So once you level them, it's going to look just like that. So once you put the sticks in every single Rice Krispie that you're going to make, you're going to pop these into the refrigerator for about 5-6 minutes, just so that that chocolate at the top can get a little hard. That chocolate is actually your glue that's going to hold the sticks in. So once you take it out the fridge, it's going to look like this, and it's going to be really hard and very solid. So it isn't going anywhere. The sticks will not fall out when you dip them into the chocolate, and it's ready to go. So whatever chocolate you're using, always make sure that the chocolate is very fluid. It flows really nicely, because if it doesn't, you're just going to have this thick mess, and it's not going to coat the Rice Krispies the way you want them to. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this, and I am going to show you 3 of them. So the first one is you're going to fully coat it. So you're going to just place it in. Make sure the chocolate covers that stick at the top. Just make sure your bowl is deep enough to get that chocolate covering that stick. And then you're just going to shake it and allow as much to fall off as possible, because you really don't want to have that thick chocolate. When you bite it, it's just so much chocolate. So always slide it across the rim of the bowl so we don't get those feet at the bottom, or the saucer. Some people call it a saucer. So make sure you do that. And then you're going to place it right down. We're going to do the next one. you're going to shake it. Don't worry, that stick is not going anywhere. And if it does, it must not have been hard enough. You didn't leave it in the fridge long enough. Or maybe you didn't put it down deep enough, or it wasn't enough chocolate. One of those. Okay, so that is the way you're going to do it if you want to fully cover the Rice Krispie. So now I'm going to show you another way, which is halfway. Now, some people don't want to put all that chocolate over the Rice Krispie, so they just do one side only. So if you're going to do one side only, I do suggest using a saucer plate or like a really shallow pan. You don't want to use a bowl because like you see here, you can't drop it in. So I'm going to show you the other way to do it. The other way is you're going to just hold it in your hand. You're going to get a little bit of chocolate on the back of your spoon. And you're just going to spoon it on like that. If you only want a thin layer on one side, you know, because some people don't want that chocolate overload. They just want a nice small amount of chocolate. So there's another way to do it, like that. Right there. So you will have all the other sides won't have anything on it. And a lot of times kids parties and stuff, you would do it like this because they really don't need that much chocolate. You're going to have that there. And then another way is some people don't want the chocolate at all. So you're just going to drizzle, which I'm just using my spoon to drizzle a little on here. So I'll go over it again. And I'm just using a spoon and drizzling some chocolate on. So any of those ways are fine. Trust me, they all will come out looking really nice if you're doing a dessert table. Now, guys, make sure if you're going to add sprinkles, make sure you add them while it's wet. So you're going to hurry up and sprinkle everything on, because once this chocolate gets dry, it's just going to fall right off. And you're probably going to have to use a little bit of corn syrup to stick anything on if you let it dry. So here is the fully covered. Here's one side covered. And here's the drizzle. Fully covered should be just about dry. So there you go. The bottom is going to look like that. And then I just let these dry out in the air. You don't have to put them in the fridge unless you're rushing. You can pop them in the fridge to get them dried quicker, but there's no need to. Now, if you want to spoon it on, you can. If you want to spoon it on like this. I know some people do this as well. So I always like to show different types of methods. You choose whichever one works best for you. Me, myself, I like to do whatever is the fastest. So whatever I can hurry up and finish. That's what I do. Preserve as much chocolate as you can for them. And see you next time. Make sure you check out all my other videos and subscribe to my channel because I will have more and more and more videos like this coming soon.